right, let's talk about the NEET exam, because preparing for it, well, it's more than just a test, isn't it? It's a full-on quest. So think of this not just as another study guide, but as your survival guide for the hero's journey you're on. Let's dive right in. You've probably felt this, right? I mean, this quote it hits home. That feeling of just being completely overwhelmed, drowning in information, it's practically a rite of passage for every single NEET aspirant. But here's the thing. It's a shared struggle, and it's a battle you can absolutely win.
So what is this grand quest all about? It's the NEET exam. You know it as the gateway to your future in medicine or dentistry. The competition is fierce, the stakes are incredibly high, and the path? It's going to be tough. And that's exactly why you need a map, a plan to get you through it.
I want you to reframe how you see this whole process. This isn't just some chore you have to get through. This is your call to adventure. You're not just sitting there memorizing facts. You are actively forging yourself into the hero who can conquer this challenge. Every great story has a beginning, a call to action, and this is yours.
Now, every hero has to face some villains, right? And your enemies, they're not just tricky questions in a textbook. They are real, tangible things that are going to test your will. So let's get smart. Let's unmask them one by one. So let's meet your first major foe. I call it the syllabus hydra. You know what I'm talking about, this many-headed beast of topics, formulas, and chapters. It feels like every time you cut one head down, two more just pop up in its place. This is where the real battle begins. And this hydra's attack, it's relentless, isn't it? You've got this just vast volume of material, a constant stream of new concepts flying at you, formulas pouring in from physics, chemistry, everywhere. And on top of all that, you're trying to balance it with your regular schoolwork. It's a monster of multitasking for sure. Okay, next up, you have to face the burnout beast. And this one is sneaky. It's insidious because it doesn't attack your knowledge. It goes straight for your spirit. It's that silent killer of motivation that can just stop you dead in your tracks if you're not careful. So how does this beast work? Well, it feeds on that intense pressure you're under. That leads to your motivation just tanking. Suddenly, time management feels impossible, and it just drains your will to keep going. That fire you started with, it starts to fade. It's a really vicious cycle. And you know, often lurking right there in the shadows of the burnout beast is our final foe, the anxiety specter. This thing haunts your mind. It's constantly whispering doubts and fears. It's that crushing weight of expectations from family, from friends, and yeah, especially from yourself. It's a relentless challenge. This specter makes you feel like you're living under a microscope, where every move you make is being judged. It just feasts on all those worries about the future, creating this constant cloud of stress that completely shatters your focus. Okay, that was heavy, but here's the good news. Knowing your enemy is half the battle. Now it's time to arm yourself. This is your strategic arsenal, your toolkit for victory. So let's gear up. You're going to wield 3 core weapons. First, the chronoscheduler. This is how you conquer time. And I don't mean just a simple to-do list. I mean treating your study sessions like they are unbreakable appointments with yourself. Second is the focus strike. You use mock tests like a diagnostic tool to pinpoint exactly where you're weak, and then you attack those areas relentlessly. And finally, the resource quiver, your full arsenal of textbooks, online materials, and mock tests. This is your battle plan.
So, with your weapons in hand, you are now entering the training ground. This is where you forge your skills, build your strength, and turn all that theory into real power. Remember, heroes aren't born, they are made. Right here, through smart and relentless training.
And in this training ground, there are 2 paths you can take. Look at the one on the left. Aimless practice. That's just doing problems over and over, kind of hoping for the best. That path only leads to stagnant confidence because you're not actually learning from your mistakes. Now, look to the right. That's strategic training. That is the hero's path. Here, every single problem is a chance to gauge your understanding. Every mistake isn't a failure, it's data. You analyze it, you adjust your strategy, and that's how you build true, unshakable confidence. And this quote, it really says it all. It's not about the sheer number of hours you put in. It's about the quality of your training. Every problem you solve strategically, every mock test you analyze, it forges you into a hero who is ready to face absolutely any challenge this exam can throw at you. Okay, you've faced your foes. You've armed yourself with powerful weapons. You have trained for this very moment. The final battle awaits. This is the culmination of your entire journey. So what are your keys to triumph? It's these 4 things. Masterful time management to slay that syllabus hydra and the burnout beast. Consistent strategic practice to build your confidence. A well-planned strategy to guide your path. And of course, a healthy lifestyle that's your shield against the anxiety specter.
Look, this hero's journey is yours to command. You have the map, you have the weapons, you have the plan. The only question left is the one right there on your screen. Which challenge, which foe will you conquer first? Your adventure begins now.